Hey, this is Frank with the Brain Garage, and I've got a beautiful example for how you can visualize your business, money, and prosperity goals. And it came to me during a recent trip to New York City. It was during the holidays, so there were millions of tourists in addition to the millions of residents. And if you've ever been to New York or any large city, you know that the place itself can feel alive. You know, we were walking down the street and there was steam coming out of a manhole cover. I could have looked up how, where that steam was coming from because I had a 6-year-old who was asking me, look at that, what is that? And, quite frankly, I don't know. I'm sure it's heat escaping from the subway tunnel, what have you. But it looked like the city was breathing because it was cold out, so the steam was rather dramatic looking. And of course, there are the people, as I mentioned, and there's lots of construction in New York City right now. The video, which accompanies this audio program on YouTube, shows a shot of the Freedom Tower that is currently under construction. It's mostly finished, if I understand correctly, and there's hundreds of workers building this building, and there are probably thousands of people involved in the construction of this beautiful building. And then we wound up going to Macy's for Santa, and he's on the 8th floor. So it took 7 sets of escalators to get to the 8th floor, and there were thousands of people in this building. And so I just got the feeling that the city itself was alive, and the buildings themselves had a life of their own, with thousands of people working to build them and keep them running. And then there's the tens of thousands of workers, customers, visitors, etc. And that's how I came up with the visualization for my business, which I hope you don't mind me sharing, as an actual building. Many of you may know that besides YouTube, I also have a website where I sell MP3s that are arranged into albums. So it occurred to me to begin visualizing my business as a large skyscraper. I want to have 49 albums so that people can visit and check out different kinds of programs, just like Macy's, where there's departments on every floor, and people go where they want, and maybe they discover something they didn't know they were interested in. And that's what I've been working on the last couple of days, seeing my business, which, by the way, it's helpful to do this for those of you who work on the internet or with digital products, because we don't have a physical location so much. So seeing the building of your business and your money life and your prosperity is quite a helpful visualization. And if you are dependent on customers, seeing your business as a structure where people come to visit or just look at what it's all about is very helpful. In my case, I see 49 stories that include all of the different things I already have constructed and the things I am planning and the things that I will eventually discover. That's another great thing about visualizing your business as a skyscraper or a building that takes up a whole block. You can add floors and sections and features that you didn't think about as you were initially planning your business life. So for me, this visualization makes my business real, because it is real. It's on the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's always there. And I can see people coming to visit. I can translate that visualization into traffic numbers of people coming into my building that's on the internet. And when I see this picture of a building that is currently, the foundations have been laid, and I'm adding things and improving things every week, it just helps me see my business as a living, breathing thing that is beautiful in its own right and has so much to offer people who are interested in what's inside my kind of building. And for you, I encourage you to build your own edifice in your mind, to see your business or your career or your economic activity as a thing in and of itself that is always there, that is always growing, that exists as it is with the beauty and the effort that you have put into it, and can always be improved, can always be added onto or made bigger, and can accommodate an unlimited number of customers. If you saw the number of people in that Macy's, you would be able to extinguish any ideas of limitation. I don't know how many people were in that Macy's when we were there, but it was incredible. And the other thing, by visualizing your business life, your money life, as a building with people and activity going on, you really get the sense that you do not operate in a vacuum, that your business life, your career, your money is dependent on the flow of people and energy and ideas, and there's a constant give and take. And if you get elbowed out of the way on the escalator, you can jump right in the next time there's a gap in the crush of people. So it's a great visualization. My eyes are actually closed right now, and I can see my business as a building in a beautiful city that has thousands of people visiting every single day, and there's cool things on every floor for people to check out and enjoy and take home with them. And I just hope that this has been helpful for you, because I can feel the energy that I brought home with me from that living, breathing city known as New York City, and I can infuse it into my ideas and my efforts toward my business and economic and prosperity affairs. And I hope you'll take a moment to close your eyes and visualize your business, your money life, as a beautiful structure that has lots of energy, lots of beautiful things, and lots of people interacting with you and with your business on a daily basis. This MP3 is actually part of one of the floors in my beautiful building. It's part of the Money and Prosperity MP3 album, and I hope you check it out. If not today, that is, then come on by when you have a chance and check out all of the many interesting and exciting floors in my business building. This is Frank with the Brain Garage. Thanks for listening. Have a prosperous and energetic day.